Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this healing activation and balance for the Libra Equinox that is occurring on September 22nd, 2024. The focus of this healing today is on finding balance, as the Libra Equinox is a powerful time of balance, marking the moment when day and night are equal in length. Falling in the astrological sign of Libra, which is symbolized by the scales, this equinox highlights the themes of balance and harmony. And during this time, the energy of Libra supports us in seeking equilibrium both internally and externally. So it's the perfect opportunity to reflect on areas of our life like work, relationships, and personal well-being where we might need to find more balance. So the equinox is a reminder to bring balance into your life, just as the universe finds balance between light and dark during this powerful seasonal shift. So during this energy healing today, I invite you to find more balance in your life and to really welcome in these current energies and align with balance and harmony. So I invite you to make yourself comfortable, either lying, seated, or reclining. And let's just start by taking some nice deep breaths into the belly. Nice, deep, expansive breaths, settling in. And with every out breath, an invitation to release, relax, and let go. Letting go of any tension. You don't need to hold any tension anywhere in your body, really giving yourself permission to let go. During the balancing today, I will invite you to place hands over certain areas of the body-mind, and this just anchors in the healing to bring oxygenated blood and awareness to those areas of focus. So by bringing more awareness into your breath, into your body, you're really giving yourself permission to deeply receive this healing today. I will be tuning into the group energy field with the intention of finding more balance as a collective. So you can listen to this anytime. Whilst it's going to be the most powerful during the equinox window, you're welcome to revisit this at any time that you're feeling out of balance. So I'm just going to start tuning into the energy field of the group. I've set it up outside of time and space so that anybody who listens to this healing today will be receiving the healing in this now moment. And as I tune in, the first thing that comes up is oneness. So just placing your hand on the heart, I invite you to connect in with your inner knowing of oneness. Knowing that we're never really alone, that we're always supported by the universe, and that we have an intimate connection with all that is, with nature, with others, with the divine. We're connected via that quantum field. And now I'm having an animal come up, an animal that's presenting itself as an archetype that connects into our inner knowing of oneness. And the animal that's coming forth is a wolf, which is a powerful symbol in many cultures, often representing qualities of loyalty, intuition, freedom, and strength. Because whilst they're pack animals and they're loyal to their families, and hunting family units. They also represent that kind of expression of the lone wolf, that freedom and independence of finding your own way, of carving your own path and being self-reliant. So this is really reflective of the Aquarian age that we're moving into, this idea of working together, but ultimately carving your own path within that collective consciousness. Wolves are also very intuitive animals. So they symbolize intuition and trusting one's inner guidance, encouraging you to tap into your primal wisdom and paying attention to your inner signals. In Native American and shamanic traditions, wolves are often seen as spirit guides, and they symbolize transformation, personal growth, and sometimes the bridge between the material and the spiritual worlds. So they're kind of like the pathfinder, guiding individuals through difficult times so that they can understand their instincts and spiritual purpose. So we're bringing this, activating this archetype within us, but also bringing in the wisdom of the wolf to enable us to connect in with our inner knowing of oneness. And what's coming up for me as I do this, as I tune into this, is that we are all facets of the same diamond, but the way that we reflect that diamond has its own kind of individuality based on what we've come here to do. This is then linking into the solar plexus chakra. So you can just place your hands over the solar plexus, which is just below the bra strap area for women. So one hand on the heart, the other hand on the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is our center of personal power. It's also to do with purpose and the energy of the spiritual warrior, the courage to walk our path with purpose. So it's almost like we're bringing that energy of the wolf into the solar plexus to really activate and bring to life our solar plexus chakra. Knowing that we will never abuse our personal power if we know that we're part of the whole, if we know that we are part of all that is. If we really connect with that inner knowing of oneness, we know that by harming another, we're really harming ourselves. So it's that connection between that heart and the solar plexus, and really bringing those into balance. The heart is the great balancer of the whole body, mind, and the chakra system. So this is really a beautiful balancing. So I'm just get you to hold over those two areas and take some really nice deep breaths as we just balance to our inner knowing of oneness, the archetype of the wolf, and our solar plexus. I'm just tapping over the group's head and heart to just almost like create a standing wave that wakes up the brain, wakes up the heart's energy field, to just take a look at this and see if it can bring in more balance and harmony. That is complete, so you can relax your hands. As I'm tuning in now, what is coming up is the sense of smell. And this shift that we are currently going through as a collective, it's really activating our subtle senses. And the sense of smell is a very interesting one because it's very much linked into our memories. If I speak to you now, you can probably even smell. If I talk about bread baking, you probably get really strong sensations. Beautiful fragrance of a rose, for example. We have really strong memory associations with smell. But sometimes those memories can be wired for danger and survival. And what I'm picking up is that we're needing to do an update on the sense of smell. So we're working on the level of the DNA, and we're doing an epigenetic update on the sense of smell. And we're working on an ancestral memory, an ancestral imprint or pattern of this wiring to danger. It's so intimately linked with our nervous system, the sense of survival. And we do need this wiring to danger, because if we can smell the tiger, it's much better than seeing the tiger. But what we're bringing in is this sense of allowing the beauty, allowing these kind of smells that activate the nervous system into a much more exploratory activation rather than a defensive mechanism. So this is very powerful at this time of Libra, which is ruled by Venus, the archetype of balance and beauty and pleasure. So it's bringing that into the sense of smell, but also bringing that into our relationships, which are very much linked into our sense of smell, particularly our intimate relationships. So I invite you just to place your hands gently over the tip of the nose, just to activate that sense of smell. And we're just updating that sense. So we're working to update the sense of smell, to bring it out of this sense of danger wiring, which is important. We don't want to be in that mode 24/7. We want it to be wired to pleasure, to enjoyment, to beauty, which is so prevalent during this period of Libra Equinox. Okay, that is complete. You can relax your hands. As I tune in now, I am drawn to the diaphragm, which in Chinese medicine is part of the metal element. And if you look at the breath is all about bringing in new life, breathing in vitality, fresh air, fresh opportunities, breathing out, letting go of all that no longer serves us. And this equinox time is almost like a gateway in that sense. And this is where we find the balance point, this invitation to let go of all that's not serving us, and really creating that movement. We can't continually breathe in or continually breathe out. We need to find the balance point. And so we're bringing awareness to the diaphragm, to that movement. And what is coming up as we tune into this is justice. So this is really interesting from a Chinese medicine point of view. It's this order, this fairness, this alignment reflects how justice seeks to create balance, both within and in our world. So it's this process of taking in what's necessary and eliminating what's not. And similarly, justice involves setting clear boundaries and maintaining integrity so that we're letting in that what's good and really enabling that clearing out of what no longer serves us, both in terms of our personal world and in the society we live in as well. So that ability to discern is a crucial aspect of justice, ensuring fairness. So we are looking at this with the breath. The invitation is to really work with this justice and this movement to enable us to let go of that which is no longer serving, but to also invite in the new possibilities. We're also bringing in the heart. So if you like, you can just place one hand on the diaphragm, similar area to the solar plexus, and the other hand on the heart. And the heart, again, is the great balancer of the body-mind. It's bringing in the consciousness of harmony, but also of self-love and love of others, so that connection. So just taking some nice deep breaths as we balance this part of the session. So that is the end of the session today. Just taking some nice deep breath, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. My name's Sarah Chave. I'm an energy alchemist and I'm available for individual and group sessions. So please do check out the description of this video to find out how you can connect and work with me. Thank you so much for listening today.